Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday Morning Mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Well, I've got something with a little extra special something in it. No, I know what you're thinking. It's not that. Hang on 1 minute. Oh yeah, that is really, really good. What I'm enjoying this morning is Black Rifle Coffee Company's Caf, because Caf has extra caffeine in it. That's the something extra that's in the cup of coffee this morning, Caf. Now, why are we using something with extra caffeine? Because we're celebrating two holidays today. The first is Columbus Day here in the United States, so happy Columbus Day to everyone. It's a federal holiday, no banking, no mail delivery, that sort of thing. Federal offices are closed. And in Canada, it's their Thanksgiving Day. So happy Thanksgiving Day to everyone in Canada. Wishing you a very, very happy, joyous, and blessed Thanksgiving Day. So that's why we're using Caf. It's got a little extra caffeine because we're celebrating two holidays this morning. Oh boy, and as we like to say in the show, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug, let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Absolutely. Let me get another sip here. Very, very good. And as you can see, we're using our 30-degree coffee mug here. These are available at the George Toon Shaving Store. We will have the link below. As the mug says, 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen, right there. How about that? It's a holiday. Not many people are at work today, but if you are at work, if you did go to work, hey, thanks very much for taking me along on your morning commute. I really do appreciate the lift. If you're listening to the audio podcast this morning and tuning in via all those great streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music, that sort of thing, thanks very, very much for tuning the dial to our podcast this morning. Really, really do appreciate that. Boy, we got a terrific show for you this morning. We have got some great, great things. Let me get to my list. My topics. Oh yeah, we got a great viewer shaving tip this morning, and it concerns Arco right there. We haven't talked about Arco in a while, so stay tuned for that. We got a great shave den visit from Jim from Northfield. We got the usual roundup of reminders. We have got a giveaway update, so stay tuned for that because we're pulling a winning name tomorrow. Well, we'll tell you all about it when we get to that part of the show, so stay tuned for that. We got some great refill comments this morning. We got a lot of great new wet shaving gear to share with you this morning, and we also have some terrific, terrific questions and comments. So thanks very, very much for tuning in this morning. We got a jam-packed show ready to go for you. Thanks very, very much for tuning in again, and I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. So let's get the show kicked off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Well, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer David Richland. And David writes, "Hey Mark, here's an idea I thought I would share with the channel. I love Arco soap, but only have it in the stick and would prefer a puck. I wanted to get a puck of it, but Amazon doesn't have that when I searched for the puck. I found it on eBay for a ridiculous price, over $30. It can be found and shipped from barber supply businesses in other states. However, it's only 90 grams or 3.2 ounces for anywhere from $4.50 to $8. What I did was to order the 2-stick deal from Amazon. It's selling for $7.85 for 150 grams, which is 5.3 ounces. I also had points, so I only paid $1.27. That's a great deal. I then put the sticks in the microwave oven for 10 seconds. That softened them enough so I could smoosh them into an empty Taylor of Old Bond Street container, and voila, it was the best deal ever for over 5 ounces of Arco soap. Definitely worth the effort. Here's the picture of the result." Wow, David, thanks very, very much for sending along the picture and the final result of how you took 2 Arco shave sticks, warmed them up a little bit, made them really, really nice and soft and pliable, and fit them into a Taylor of Old Bond Street container there. That's absolutely fantastic. Wow, a fantastic shaving tip. Now, this piqued my interest because Arco is a really terrific standby. It seems like anyone new to the traditional wet shave will gravitate towards Arco because it's got great performance and it comes in at a great price point. Definitely agree with you on that, Dave, because $7.50 for a couple of Arco sticks. Well, what'd you say? $7.85 for a couple of Arco sticks. Is a terrific price for over 5 ounces of shaving soap, and it makes heaps and heaps of lather. So new wet shavers gravitate towards Arco because they hear of the wonderful performance and the low price. Now, the scent for some can be a little off-putting. I don't mind the scent at all. I actually like it, and some folks will take the shaving stick and air it out a little bit so that the scent dissipates a little bit, that sort of thing. But all in all, it's a great shave soap. I love it. I like the scent. I like the performance. I especially like the price. Now, you mentioned the Arco puck. I happen to have one right here. And this was available on Amazon a while back. I can't remember. I bought it maybe a few years ago, something like that. I can't remember. And I think it was like $5 or $6, $8, something like that. And I did some research online and I visited a few forums, and the word is that this was a one-off by the company that makes Arco, that they just did it for a promotion or short-lived promotion. They put it in this container here as a puck, and once they were gone, they're gone. And I guess that's why they're so expensive on eBay, because the sellers know that it's now something that Arco isn't producing anymore. That's my guess. But an absolutely fantastic shaving tip. David, thank you very much. So for all of you folks out there who love Arco and would like to have it in a container, a shaving tub, 10 seconds will warm it up enough to make it pliable so you can smoosh it into a container and you'll have that wonderful Arco shave soap inside a container so you can do a brush load and that sort of thing. Absolutely fantastic. Now, David already has an original signed George sketch framed and displayed in his shave den. David, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate that. Very honored and flattered that George is in your shave den with you for your morning shave. Thanks again very much. But if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it here on the viewer morning shaving tips segment of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So David, thanks again for a great Arco shave soap shaving tip. Really do appreciate it. Okay, it's time for a shave den visit.
Grab your favorite shave soap, whip it up, rich and creamy, fill your cup. Boom, lather. Hot towel ready, face feels prime. A classic shave, so smooth, so fine. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do the work, no need to rush. Shave like a pro, close and neat. A shave so smooth it can't be beat. Slap on your favorite splash, feel that glow. Shave complete, now you're ready to go. Oh, boom, shave complete, you're ready to go.
Well, this morning's Shave Den visit comes courtesy of viewer Jim from Northfield, James Gazda, and he has a brand new vintage razor in his Shave Den this morning that he wants to share with everyone. And he writes, "Hey Mark, I thought I would share some photos of my latest find. It's a 1921 Gillette Big Fellow. This one is in awesome condition. It has 0 cracks and no bent teeth. I found it on eBay for just $76 plus shipping. These usually go for over $150 plus in average shape. As always, right time, right place. Have an excellent week." Jim from Northfield. Wow, Jim, that is absolutely a gorgeous vintage Gillette razor. And you know what? It's the first time I've ever heard of a Gillette Big Fellow. I did not know this razor existed. That's absolutely gorgeous. And looking at the photos, with it being an open comb, but when you show the second photo and it's in 3 pieces, boy, that really has echoes of Merkur 34C, the way it goes together. And the fact that the hollow handle has no cracks, that is a big, big plus, because as many viewers know, I have my late grandfather's old type, Gillette old type, which has a hollow handle. And those characteristically will have some fine cracks along the handle because I guess the blades were a little thicker back in the day. And when you put together the 3-piece razor, I guess wet shavers back then were really cranking on that handle to snug everything up. That thicker blade offered a little more resistance, I guess. And over time, those handles would crack. And I would assume something similar in putting together this 3-piece razor. Maybe not, because it was a 3-piece razor. But man, that's in great, great shape. Again, the viewers on this channel are great because I learn something new all the time. And perhaps you learned something new as well regarding a Gillette Big Fellow razor. Never knew this model existed. So Jim, thanks very, very much for sharing this with everyone out there. Really do appreciate it. An absolutely fantastic, fantastic looking vintage Gillette razor. Enjoy that razor, Jim. Let us know how it shaves. Thanks again for sharing it with everyone. Really do appreciate it. Well, here's your reminder to check out shavesplash.com. This is a website that was created by viewer Lee Meyer. If you happen to have a shave soap, but you don't have an aftershave splash for it, well, shavesplash.com is a scent matching website. So you'll be able to find a complimentary aftershave scent that will go with that shaving soap. Really, really terrific. And they also have some great articles and features up there. So check it out. We'll have the link below, shavesplash.com, from viewer Lee Meyer. Well, the channel now has auto dub technology courtesy of Google and YouTube. And as the name suggests, it will automatically translate this audio from English into Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. Pretty amazing. Simply click on the gear in the lower right of the video screen. A menu will pop up, and there you can select the language that you wish to hear the audio in: Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French. It translates it from English to any of those languages in real time, on the fly. Pretty amazing. Auto dub. Check it out. Well, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. Well, we're selecting a winner tomorrow in the Chris Bodrab sponsored giveaway. As many of you know, we gave away 4 of these beautifully made artisan shave brush handles made by Chris Bodrab and CB Brushworks right there. This was 4th prize, and it went unclaimed. It went unclaimed for about 2.5, 3 weeks, so we finally had to call it. And that winner had to forfeit because we never heard from him. And we went ahead last week and started a new contest to select a new winner for this particular shave brush handle. Tomorrow, we're selecting the winner. Tomorrow's the deadline, October 14th, 2025. So make sure to enter as soon as possible if you haven't entered already, because depending on my schedule tomorrow is when we're going to be selecting the winner. Now, how do you enter? Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below last week's Monday Morning Mailbag video, not the audio podcast, the video. Have an address that Postal Services can deliver to. This is open to everyone worldwide. And again, the deadline is sometime tomorrow, Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below last week's Monday Morning Mailbag video. And you too may very well win this beautiful shave brush handle, artisan-made shave brush handle by Chris Beaudrab and CB Brushworks right there. Absolutely gorgeous. My thanks to Chris Beaudrab for very kindly sponsoring this giveaway. Chris, thank you again very, very much. Good luck to everyone. Well, here's another giveaway update. Ruben Lozano Jr. was our fourth prize winner, and we didn't hear from Ruben at all. We waited about 2.5, 3 weeks, so we decided that it was forfeit because we hadn't heard from him. And last week we went about having a new drawing to give away this beautiful CB Brushworks shave brush handle. And that new drawing was announced in last week's Monday Morning Mailbag. Well, that afternoon, Monday afternoon, we got an email from Ruben Lozano Jr. And he wrote, "Good morning, Mark. First off, allow me to apologize. I am Ruben Lozano. I understand I am forfeit due to not contacting you sooner. I had not had a chance to watch the last month of Monday Morning Mailbag videos and did not even realize I had won until I caught up with the episodes. I just wanted to apologize again for going radio silent until now, and also to thank Chris Beaudrab for donating such beautiful shave brush handles. Best of luck to the winner of the raffle and hope they are better at communicating than me." He's got a little smiley there. And that's from Ruben Lozano Jr. Ruben, I feel terrible. I feel absolutely awful that we didn't connect sooner so that you could be sent this shave brush handle. Unfortunately, we're going to draw a new winner tomorrow, Tuesday, October 14th, 2025. And I'm sorry that it was forfeit, but I want to make it up to you and send along a consolation prize because I feel bad that you were watching all the episodes. It sounds like you're a very devoted viewer and you were watching all the episodes in order, getting caught up, and then found out a little too late that you had won. So in the Shave Den, from attending Maggard meetups and from receiving artisan shave soap and splashes and other items from artisan shave soap makers and viewers, that sort of thing. We have a number of samples in the Shave Den that I've put together a little package here to send to you, and I wanted to share that with you and all the viewers out there. So what we have here is we have a number of samples from artisans. We have some samples from Sterling Soap Company. We have 2 South Padre shave soap samples right there, as well as 3 bath soap samples. We have a South Padre, we have a Ramblin' Man, and we also have Bay Rum. That's from Sterling Soap Company. We also have 3 shave soap samples from Denton Magic, right there, okay? So 3 shave soap samples from Denton Magic. We also have a couple of shave soap samples from the artisan known as 11, right there, 2 of them. And we also have 3 of their aftershave samples right there. So that's going to be sent to you as well. We also have 3 samples of Parasso shaving cream right there. 3 of these, 3 samples of the shaving cream right there. And we also have a nice variety of shaving blades that we're going to include. We're going to send you 20 of the feather razor blades. We're going to send you 20 of the Dorco Prime razor blades. We're also going to send you 20 of the Super Iridium razor blades right there. And also, we're going to send you 10 of the Gillette Blue blades and also 10 of the Tiger Platinum, well, right there, 10 of the Tiger Platinum razor blades right there. So I hope that makes up for the 2 of us not communicating in time for you to claim the shave brush handle. I'm very, very sorry. I feel terrible. And hopefully this will act as a consolation prize, and I hope it gives you some satisfaction in your Shave Den. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for tuning in. And hopefully next time around, we'll be able to communicate a little bit sooner. If you're, once again, we pull your name from the winning hat there. So, Ruben, thanks very, very much. And again, I hope this suffices in a consolation prize. thanks very, very much for contacting us. I'm just sorry it was a little too late, but want to send you this in order to make it up to you. So thanks again, Ruben. Really do appreciate it. Well, we have a couple of other giveaway updates for you. First up, we want to remind you that viewer David Lair very, very kindly sent this shave brush along to the channel for a giveaway. So David Lair is going to be sponsoring the next giveaway probably in another week or so. He passed this along to us at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. You probably saw him in the highlight reel where he talked about this shaving brush. It's absolutely gorgeous. The center wood is maple, and it also has black palm and red palm. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here is his coin right here on the bottom. Indy Brushworks. There you go, Indianapolis 500. You can see the speedometer there. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous shaving brush. Feels great in the hand. And we'll be giving this away in another week or so. That giveaway very, very, very kindly and generously sponsored by David Lair. David, thank you very, very much. And again, we will link his Etsy shop below so you can check out all of his wonderful artisan shave brush handle work up there. Really, really terrific. David, thank you again very, very much. Also, the channel is quickly approaching 12,000 subscribers. At the time I'm recording this, we're not quite at 12,000, but we're getting really, really close. We're going to wait until we get 12,000 and a few more, because lately what's happening is YouTube will record, let's say, 5 new subscribers, and then all of a sudden we'll lose 3. And then we'll get 4 more subscribers and we'll lose 2. Or we'll get 6 new subscribers and we'll lose 4. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why that's happening like that. But it seems like we're taking 2 steps forward and 1 or 2 steps backwards. So we're going to do a giveaway at 12,000 subscribers plus a few more. We're going to wait to maybe get a good 12,010, 12,015, something like that. So we know that it's for sure a solid 12,000 subscribers, and we'll put together a giveaway when that time arrives. So please stay tuned, and I appreciate your patience with that. And again, I appreciate David Lair's patience for his sponsored giveaway, because, well, you know, with everything that was going on with with Ruben not getting a hold of us, and we had to wait for him to contact us, which never happened. And then he did contact us, and then we're giving away the shaving. We're doing the giveaway tomorrow. You know, it's just, you know, we got a little bit behind schedule. I need an assistant. But we've got some great giveaways coming up for you, is the whole point of this. A beautiful shave brush giveaway sponsored by David Lair, and also a 12,000 subscriber giveaway coming up in the coming week. So stay tuned for those giveaways. David, thanks again very, very much. Really do appreciate it, folks. A lot going on, so thanks for tuning in. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low. That time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get a sip. Oh, that's good. One more sip. That's good. That's really good. Oh, that's a good hot cup of coffee fresh out of my Keurig machine. That's terrific. Once again, we are enjoying Black Rifle Coffee Company's CAF. This has extra caffeine in it. Why are we using a coffee with extra caffeine this morning? Because we're celebrating 2 holidays this morning. It's Columbus Day here in the United States, so happy Columbus Day to everyone. And it's also Thanksgiving Day in Canada, so happy Thanksgiving Day to all of our Canadian friends and viewers. Hope you enjoy your holiday. And yeah, CAF with extra caffeine. I don't know if the extra caffeine is healthy or not, but you can find out if you visit the Black Coffee Life. That's the website and blog by Mantic59, where he talks about all things healthful in drinking black coffee. And also remember, the Lockhorns someday will look back on this and quickly change the subject. Hardcover book, which contains a lot of great, funny, amusing, and entertaining Lockhorns comic panels, as well as their Lockhorn's Laugh a Day calendar for 2026. Both of those by my friends Bunny Host and John Reiner. Check them out. We'll have links to all that below. So a little bit of housekeeping done. Let's get to some of these refill comments here. This comes from Readyland. Another great Monday morning mailbag. Keep them coming. Thanks very much for that, Readyland. I really do appreciate it. This show and this channel is available, is made possible because of all the great viewers who contribute so much to the Monday Morning Mailbag and to the shaving reviews. Without you, this microphone would be silent. I say it all the time, and it is very, very true. The viewers out there really make this show and channel. So my thanks to all the viewers out there in Readyland. I will pass along your thanks to all the viewers out there because they make this show possible. So my thanks to everyone out there. Jeff Palmer writes, thank you for another great 3MB and improving my Monday mornings. Have a great rest of your week. Jeff, thanks very much for the encouraging words. I really do appreciate that. Jason NYC 2006 writes, as usual, another great detailed educational breakdown of wet shaving products and techniques. Mark, God bless you. Thank you very, very much for that, Jason. God bless you as well. And again, the viewers make this channel. All that detailed educational breakdown and wet shaving products and tips and techniques come from all the wonderful viewers and fellow wet shavers out there. So again, my thanks to all of them. Viewer Bart Buzz writes, lots of shaving tips, products, and info. Good to see that more folks are using Adidas Dynamic Pulse Aftershave. It's amazing what we can discover just by chance. Monday Morning Mailbag is a great resource for wet shavers. All the best in the week ahead. Bart, thank you very much for alerting and informing everyone about Adidas Dynamic Pulse. You can get this at your local Walmart big box store. This is terrific. Bart and I agree that it is just like Parasso Green. Oh, it's terrific, and it is very, very inexpensive. Less than $6 for an aftershave in a glass bottle. It's terrific. Bart, thank you very much for letting everyone know about Adidas Dynamic Pulse. And a lot of viewers have picked this up and really, really like it a lot. And Lee Meyer of shavesplash.com did a great breakdown on the scent notes in this. So check that out as well. We'll have a link to shavesplash.com as well. Hey, viewer RH Dave Shaves sent this along. Yep, another great show, Mark. Thank you. Glad to hear you're still enjoying Black Buffalo. Yeah, boy, that Black Buffalo blend coffee was terrific, is terrific. We used it last week on the Monday Morning Mailbag and also on the Second Cup podcast. It's terrific. It's a good, strong cup of coffee. We like it a lot, very flavorful, and it's just got some really, really good strength and aroma to it. Like it a lot. We'll have a link to it below so you can check it out. RH Dave, thanks very much for sending it along to the channel. Yeah, it's definitely a good, good cup of coffee. This comes from Gerald Avaletta, 5266. After listening to you about learning to shave and not listening to your father, you were my mentor after watching you for the first time. I learned a lot about wet shaving. Thank you very much for your help. Jerry Avaletta, Wolcott, Connecticut. Jerry, again, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm glad you're finding value in the channel and in the Monday Morning Mailbag. But again, all credit to the viewers because when I started this channel, I was starting my wet shaving journey and I learned so much from the viewers out there and the fellow wet shavers who really came to my aid and offered so much help in technique, tips, tricks, told me about shaving gear, blades, shave soap. Matter of fact, viewers were the ones who said, hey, you should start using artisan shave soaps. They were the ones who suggested that. If it were not for the viewers, I don't think I would have discovered artisan shaving soaps. So my thanks to all the viewers out there. And again, Jerry, I'm so glad that the channel is helping you in your traditional wet shaving journey. So that's absolutely great to hear. Viewer Jason R. Baker, 1128 writes, thanks, Mark, for the great Monday Morning Mailbag and a second chance at a brush handle. Have a good one. Bundubeard is good stuff. I have quite a few of those soaps, including the Spicy Trio. We talked about the Bundubeard shave soap that we picked up at the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup, courtesy of Philip Sharp, who sent those along to Doug Lane to put out on the PIF table. Brand new shave soaps and balms. And we picked up one that has mutton tallow. Yeah, stay tuned. And Jason, thanks for confirming that the Bundubeard shave soaps are terrific. We talked about them in the past on the show and on the channel, and they are wonderful. Like them a lot, out of South Africa. So thanks very much for that, Jason. Really do appreciate it. We got this from Justin Rempel, 7986. And he writes, I'm going to have to start asking my pharmacy to start giving me different sized bottles for this, just storing them at home. It's a great idea. This was regarding the Paul Desjardins original shaving tip of using an old pill bottle as a blade bank. And then Brian McCarthy made a video where he is showing that you can get some of these larger pill bottles and use them as a brush handle container when you travel. Check out the previous Monday Morning Mailbags. Last week was the one where Brian McCarthy showed us how he reworks just a little bit a larger pill bottle to make as a shave brush container that you can use for traveling. Really, really terrific tip. Thanks again, Brian. Thanks again, Paul. And thank you, Justin. Jimmy V Photography checked in. That shave den tip is great. I have some of those crates that I've used for other things. I'll have to try them in the den. Clear ones are available at Amazon too. This is regarding Tim Whitkup's shave den visit in last week's Monday Morning Mailbag, where he shows us these crates that are very inexpensive. He got his at Walmart, and you can set these up in your shave den to display all of your safety razors, a good number of them. It was a great shave den visit and also a great shave den tip. Jimmy, thanks very much for confirming that and also for letting us know that clear ones are available at Amazon. Thanks very much for that, Jimmy. Really do appreciate that. He continues here, brush loading is the way to go. While scooping might technically be more precise, but I'm never disappointed by watching the buildup via brush loading. Viewer Philip, the savings are there. I've calculated that if I live to 304 years old, I'll be saving money at my current depth down the rabbit hole. Jimmy, thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate that. I agree. Brush loading is the way to go. This comes from VC-UGH. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's VC-UGH. 31 minutes, 26 seconds. Hey, Mark, excellent 3MB. I love the anecdote about your dad. I just recently saw the video from a few years back where you explained the story behind the thanks, Mom shout-outs regarding butterscotch handles. You are too cool, man. Thanks for adding an extra human element to your already wonderful vlog. Cheers. Wow. Thank you very much. That was really nice of you to say. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for going through the videos and then finally getting that explanation about my thanks, Mom, and the butterscotch handles and that sort of thing. That is really, really nice of you. Just really, really quickly, I got a butterscotch colored shave brush handle from Phoenix Shaving, their solar flare. And it reminded me of my mom. I gave up chocolate when I was about, 13 years old, something like that. I haven't had it since. I gave it up for Lent. And after Lent, I thought, let's see how long I can go without eating chocolate. And I just stopped eating chocolate. My mom made the best chocolate chip cookies ever. And she knew that I wasn't going to eat chocolate. So she would make an extra batch of butterscotch chip cookies just for me. There were 5 boys in the family, and for Mom to do that just for me was really, really, really just very, very touching. So I always remember her when I do a shave with a butterscotch colored handle by saying, thanks, Mom, because I'm thanking her for taking that extra time to make me that special batch of butterscotch chip cookies. So VC-UGH, thanks very much for reminding me to let share that with all the other viewers out there. Thanks very, very much for the really, really kind words. Rod Sloan 706 writes, Melbourne. Oh, Melbourne, Australia, but he pronounces it Melbourne. Melbourne, another great 3MB again, Mark. Really enjoy him. I know this has been around the block before, but I wanted to thank you and Beth Jones again for that wonderful prize I won a few weeks back now. That Cayenne lather bow is seemingly just another level again against everything else. Not that there's anything wrong with everything else. 4+ passes worth of lather from said everything else, I only ever do 3, is now looking like more than 6 passes worth from this Cayenne bowl, all of it bubble-free, yogurt good to the end. Have a great week, Mark, and take care. Wow, that sounds awesome, Rod. I'm so glad you're enjoying that Cayenne shaving bowl. A big, big thank you to Beth Jones for sponsoring that giveaway. It was an awesome, awesome giveaway, a beautiful shaving bowl. I'm so glad to hear that it's making heaps and heaps of lather from you down there in Melbourne, Australia. Thanks again, Rod. Really do appreciate it. P.S. Mutton tallow, you may also want to take a look at Sterling's Varan. Hey, thanks very much for the recommendation, Rod. Really do appreciate it. Viewer R. Skipper writes, just subscribed, love your show. Our Skipper, thanks very, very much for the nice words. I really do appreciate that. Welcome aboard. See what I did there, Skipper? Welcome aboard. Okay. Brian Larazabal writes, great 3MB as always, Mark, about the Parker adjustable injector. I got it last December as I was eager to try an injector razor, but for some reason, supply won't ship to Mexico City. At least I didn't find the option. So I went on to try the Parker. I saw in many reviews that the Parker injector blades were not good, so they strongly recommend to get Schick blades for it. So I ignored the 20 Parker blades that came with the razor and used it directly with the Schick blades. However, I was getting really rough shaves, and I was a bit disappointed in the razor. One day, I tried one of the Parker blades and found them to be really smooth and effective. They truly transformed the razor for me. This was a big your mileage may vary moment for me. Haha, it's a good razor, but I'm still with the itch of the supply. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, you know what? The Parker is great. I love this razor, and I'm using Schick blades with it. I'm getting great, great shaves. I want to get some Parker blades to try with the razor and see if the shave is even better. That would be great. And I love the Supply razor. I hope you can get one of these. The Supply Black Label blades are terrific in this, and the added weight is really, really nice. And I will say this about the Supply SE that I have right here. I like that fin guard. That really, really helps. It comforts the shave, and it really helps in reducing nicks. And this particular injector razor really honed my technique in using injector razors so that I could go back to my vintage Schick injector razors and use them, and got some great shaves with them. And it also helped in using this Parker injector razor, because this Parker injector razor has that classic vintage injector head style. So yeah, both of these are great. I was really impressed with the Parker adjustable injector razor. Glad to hear you're getting great shaves with the Parker blades. I'm going to have to try them. And here's hoping you can get a Supply SE. It's a terrific injector razor. Love it. Get the Black Label blades with it. Just absolutely terrific. This comes from viewer Renee Lever, and he writes, great show again, Mark. Well, thank you very much, Renee. I really appreciate that. I like the Bundubeard. Afrikaans is very similar with Dutch, and you pronounce it with a hard G. By the way, it's a bird name, and I think he's referring to the shave soap we were talking about last week. And again, I won't attempt the pronunciation, but it's part of their spicy trio, and we will link the spicy trio below so you can get a look at all 3 of those. And Bundubeard shave soaps really, really lather treat. So stay tuned. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, viewer David Dart sent to the channel Blackbird Farm and Apothecary's Dirty Biker. We did a review on it. We talked about it on the Monday Morning Mailbag. I love the aged whiskey scent here. Brought back a lot of Thanksgiving memories for me. And anyhow, Dave sent along his own review of Dirty Biker as well as a couple others. And he writes, Mark, good morning, sir. Another great 3MB today. Yesterday, I watched your review of Blackbird Farms and Apothecary's Dirty Biker. I thought I'd send you my review on it. I will just say I agree 100% on the performance of the soap. As for the scent, I found it has a bitterness from the hops, but it is counterbalanced by the sweetness of the pipe tobacco. Then the aged whiskey rounds it out and pulls it all together, making for a wonderful scent. Also, I found their soap base to be excellent, so I ordered another soap and splash. I bought their bay rum. The performance is the same. If you are like me and don't care for heavy clove scent, then this might be for you. A while ago, I bought Ariana and Evans Empyrean Bay Rum, and it has a rum and powder scent. It's really nice, but Blackbird Farms and Apothecary Bay Rum has a bay rum forward scent with bay leaves and Caribbean spice. It's absolutely fantastic. Again, if you want a bay rum without heavy clove scent, then I would highly recommend Blackbird Farms and Apothecary Bay Rum. Have a great day. Dave, thanks very much for the review on 3 great shaving soaps. Again, thanks for sending along Dirty Biker from Blackbird Farm and Apothecary. We love the aged whiskey scent. And yes, I agree, the performance was just top notch. Folks, we'll have a link below to Blackbird Farm and Apothecary and also Ariana and Evans, where you can check out these shaving soaps and splashes. Dave, thanks again very, very much. Well, 2 Saturdays ago, October 4th, 2025, Phoenix Shaving announced 2 great products joining their lineup. First up, Doug Fran Huxley and Company are bringing back one of the most beloved, most whispered about fall classics in Phoenix shaving history, Malbolge. Here's the scent profile: tobacco, citrus, anise, musk, patchouli, burnt sugar, black pepper, and benzoin resin. A scent so rich and enchanting, you'll probably wear it into the holiday season like your favorite wool sweater. We'll be talking more about Malbolge in next week's Monday Morning Mailbag. We have it on order. It hasn't arrived yet. We did a full breakdown in last week's Second Cup audio podcast. So if you want to know all about Malbolge, you can check out last week's Second Cup podcast. We'll also have a link below where you can read all about it on Phoenix Shaving's website. Also, they have a brand new shaving brush that they've launched, and it's called the Moon Stryker shaving brush. Moon Stryker. Wow. This is inspired by a shaving brush that was made by the Century Brush Company out of New York back in the 1940s and 1950s. And there's also inspiration from the 1902 silent film A Trip to the Moon by Georges Méliès. If you haven't seen that, check out YouTube. All you got to do is type in A Trip to the Moon. The movie will come right up. It's only about 12 or 13 minutes long, but a really groundbreaking piece of cinema from 1902. Audiences back then, they probably marveled at it the same way that audiences in 1977 were just awestruck by Star Wars. Really, really amazing. And as Doug points out, A Trip to the Moon was the Star Wars of 1902. That's how big of an impact it had on audiences and the fledgling film industry back in the early 1900s. So check that out. And we'll also have a link to the Moon Stryker brush. We also have that on order. We're going to do a review of both the shaving brush, Moon Stryker shaving brush, and also Malbolge, and we'll discuss them more in next week's Monday Morning Mailbag. So stay tuned for that. But if you want a complete breakdown, check out Second Cup from last week or the Phoenix Shaving website. We'll have links below. Viewer Greg Pisante very kindly and generously sent along to the channel a marvelous shave soap and scent from 345 Soap Company. This one's called Project Coin Flip. He sent both the shave soap and the splash. This is not publicly available. This is part of their subscription set service. And Greg very kindly sent this along to the channel. He also has this set in his shave den. And boy, this is such a wonderful, refined, and elegant scent. Oh my God, this is fantastic. And of course, the performance of 345 soaps, just wonderful. We do a brush load and we get heaps and heaps of lather, great protection, great slickness and glide, really, really terrific shave soaps. And the scents are just top notch. And as I said, Greg has this in his shave den and he sent along the following. This is such an elegant, refined scent. I put a small dab of the aftershave on my wrist and wow, am I impressed. The vanilla note is front and center in the open, but as it dries down, a smoky creaminess makes an appearance, almost like sandalwood, but instead, it's the oud note alongside the citrus and vanilla. Kind of gives me a smoky gourmand vibe. Whatever the case, this might just be one of John's best original scents yet. And again, he writes, keep in mind, this is not publicly available. This is part of their 1 month only subscription set. And we will get a link below where you can check out their subscription set service. Here's the highlights of it. Every other month, customizable. The soaps won't be publicly released. And again, we'll get a link to that page where you can read about it all in detail and decide whether or not you want to subscribe to their subscription set service. But boy, oh boy, this scent is marvelous. Really looking forward to using and reviewing this one. Oh, and I love the artwork. Check that out again. It's just marvelous. It really is. This is perfect for an evening night out, dinner, a show, getting together with family for a holiday dinner, that sort of thing. This really is a marvelous scent. You can wear this one year round, but as we're moving in the fall, into the holiday season, boy, this is a good one. This is definitely a good one. So we'll get a review done on this. Project Coin Flip from 345 Soap Company. We'll have a link to the 345 Soap Company and also their subscription set service. Again, a big thank you to Greg Passante. Greg, thank you again very much. Well, last week we learned that Bill and Connie Murphy took this wonderful road trip to the Southwest, and Bill sent along some great tips on travel shave gear. Well, this week they very kindly and generously sent along some goodies from that road trip from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And here it is right here. This is absolutely wonderful. I'm looking forward to reviewing and using these from the Santa Fe Soap Ranch right here. Santa Fe Soap Ranch's cedarwood and patchouli shave soap and aftershave. How about that? These are marvelous. Now, I don't want to open this up. I want to open this up when I review it in the shave den, but I am getting the scent coming through the plastic wrapper. And boy, this is a good one. I'm getting a hint of it. And I'm going to open it up when we do the review, on camera. I want to kind of crack it open then and put it into my apothecary mug or shaving bowl, which is how this is designed, a nice 3-inch size puck, much like the Moondance shave soaps that we talked about last week that Aaron Watson very kindly and generously sent to the channel. Same size right here, a lot of soap, and we also have the matching aftershave with it. So we're going to drop this into one of our favorite shaving bowls or apothecary mugs and build up a lather. Boy, looking forward to this. And again, cedarwood and patchouli. Now, here's the breakdown on the fragrance. Cedarwood, patchouli, amber, and musk are combined to create this exotic fragrance. And yeah, I'm getting a hint of a really nice exotic fragrance. Again, another one great for an evening night out. Oh my gosh, a little bit of Santa Fe in the shave den. Now, here's what they say about their formula. A creamy, moisturizing lather of sunflower, calendula, and marshmallow extracts, fortified with silk and honey proteins and argan oil. A wonderful shave soap that will leave your skin feeling silky soft. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. So really, really looking forward to using and reviewing these. My thanks to Bill and Connie Murphy for very, very kindly and generously sending this along to the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers. And they also sent along something else, Navajo art right here that we're going to be using as soap scoops. Check out that, huh? Look at that. Isn't that marvelous? And this one here, how about that? Wow. And this one's awesome. Look at that. That is awesome. Check that out. Wow. That is really neat. That's going to make a great, great soap scoop. So a big, big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for very kindly remembering the channel, thinking of the channel. Really do appreciate it, folks. We will have a link below to the Santa Fe Soap Ranch where you can check out their cedarwood patchouli shave soap and aftershave and all of their shave product offerings. Bill, Connie, thank you again very, very much. And that wraps up this week's look at new wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Viewer Al Spencer sent this along, and he writes, Mark, you were talking about ways of introducing young guys to traditional wet shaving. With Christmas around the corner, gifting a shaving starter kit to a young man in your life is a great way to start. Phoenix Shaving has put together great starter packages with everything needed to begin shaving, including instructions. The young man could actually have his first shave on Christmas Day, a day he'll remember. Thanks for all you do for the community, Al Spencer. Al, that's an absolutely fantastic, fantastic suggestion. Folks, we will link to Phoenix Shaving and the page where all the starter kits are listed. It's an absolutely fantastic suggestion, Al. Those starter kits are really, really wonderful. They come with some great shaving soap, some great aftershave, and also a terrific, terrific razor, the Symmetry Straight Bar 3-piece razor. We've reviewed this on the channel. I got to use it again. This really is a terrific, terrific razor. I love the handle, a great grip. I found it to be upper mild and low medium aggression right in there, meaning it's very smooth and very efficient. Your mileage may vary, but works well with a platinum coated blade for me. I'm going to use it again. I'm going to use it again when I take Malbolge out or one of the other Phoenix shaving soaps that we have in the shave den. This really was a terrific razor. And mine happens to have the How to Grow a Mustache logo on it. I don't know if you can see that right there. I thought that was kind of neat, you know, from back in the day. So yeah, this is a terrific, terrific razor. And it's in that shave starter kit with some great shave soap, a shave brush. I think the Green Ray is in there as well. Well, check them all out. We'll get you the page where you can see all those starter kits because, Al, that's a great suggestion. Phoenix Shaving does really put together a terrific, terrific shave starter kit. Nicely packaged, great for gifting, perfect for Christmas Day. And you're right, that young man could have his very, very first shave on Christmas Day, a day he'll remember, and along with the instructions too, so he gets it right the first time out. Al, really, really terrific suggestion. Thanks again very, very much. Roderick MacLeod very kindly sent along this discussion inspired by our discussion of the Parker Adjustable Injector Razor. And he writes, hey, Mark, with regards to the mention of the Parker Adjustable Injector Razor and injector blades, as near as I can tell, the only places injector blades are made are the Accutech Persona Blade Factory in Verona, Virginia. These are comfort-coated blades. As far as I can tell, it is the only US-based manufacturer of non-cartridge disposable razor blades. They have a very large catalog of industrial blades. The sharp-eyed among us will note that the Parker Taconic blades are in the exact same kind of Injector magazine. The same goes for Ted Pella and a couple of other laboratory-focused blade retailers. Persona stopped retail marketing of these blades as a health and beauty item years ago, but never stopped making them for barber and industrial use. They're in a keyless magazine. They're available on Amazon and on many barber and beauty supply websites. They'll need to be transplanted into a magazine with a key. This is new packaging. For a long time, they continued to use the same blister pack as the magazine with the key intended for Injector razors. Supply used to market their white label blades as made in USA. I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts they were Persona blades. Supply has stopped with the white label blades and are now selling platinum label with no mention of country of origin. They mention a new angle of 19 degrees and a titanium coating. I think they're probably being made in China. A chic factory in China, yellow hanging card. These blades are called chicks on the online forums like B&B. A chic factory in Seki City, Japan that makes the chic B20 Pro Line blades and P10 Pro Line blades for Artist Club type razors. These lack the key for standard Injector razors. Plenty of people buy these and use them to reload the metal Injector. I believe that the black label blades from Supply are the same blade. Now, he also has some other resources here with links. If you're a confirmed lover of the Persona Accutech blades and you want to buy in bulk, this place has the best price I've been able to find at $62 for 200 blades. That's just 31 cents per blade, and we will link them below. If you really like them and want to really save money by reloading magazines, this will get you down to about 19 cents per blade if you buy 1,000 blades. And again, we'll have that link. If you're a big fan of the Persona Accutech Thrive Med Prep blades, a box of 100 older stock Persona, we'll have that link, and a carton of 250 per case of 5,000 newer stock Accu Thrive, and we'll also have that link. Wow, a lot of great information there, Roderick. Thank you so much, folks. We'll have those links below. Roderick, thanks very, very much for all the great information on Injector razor blades. Hey, Rodney Ripplinger checked in and he writes, "Hi, Mark. Remember this lady? Tina from the post office with her Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug. I gave her a small personal-sized spray bottle of the lemon cologne." Now, I'll stop right there. We've been talking about this Turkish lemon cologne aftershave Rodney found on Amazon. And, well, it's available on Amazon. Rodney found it, I think, in another online seller. Anyhow, this lemon aftershave / cologne is huge in Turkey. And it has a really nice lemony citrus scent. It has cultural significance in Turkey. It's used as an aftershave splash, a multitude of uses throughout Turkey. And this is something that Rodney introduced us to. Again, check out Second Cup last week and the week before where we talk about this. And he continues here, "I wanted to see if she liked it. If she did, I felt it would be safe wearing it around in public. She likes it. Granted the Tina seal of approval. She has begun using it too." Rodney, that sounds great, Rodney. In other words, it's not overpowering. It's not going to hit people over the head when you walk into a room with it. Again, this is really, really big in Turkey. We'll have a link to it below where you can get it on Amazon. It sounds marvelous. It sounds wonderful. And again, it's something used as an aftershave. It has cultural significance in Turkey where they use it. I guess they have it in their homes and they kind of use it to wash their hands and a multitude of uses. throughout Turkish society. So again, we'll link it below, and you can check it out for yourself. Rodney likes it. It's Tina approved. You can wear it in public. It's very agreeable. It's nice and lemony and citrusy. It sounds wonderful. It makes a great aftershave, and it has other uses as well. Rodney, thanks again very, very much. Glad to see that Tina is enjoying her Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug, and so glad to hear that this particular aftershave cologne from Turkey has the Tina seal of approval. Well, as you saw at the beginning of the show, we're enjoying our George 30-degree coffee mug right here. And you've seen this particular image of George throughout the Monday Morning Mailbag with the shaving tip, and he's on coffee mugs with the razor there, and on sweatshirts and that sort of thing. Well, Mark Vernick, the gentleman who created our Boom Lather song, which serves as our Shave Den Visit intro, he did that using AI, which was absolutely amazing, and he's getting better and better at using AI. He wrote the following: Mark, hey, hope you're doing well. I had a little fun today and decided to animate that cartoon image of yours. Now, he's referring to, again, the George cartoon image that you see here on the mug and you see throughout the Monday Morning Mailbag. Not sure if it's even useful, but I wanted to see what I could do with it and thought you might get a kick out of it. I'm attaching the animated George. Just wanted to share it with you and see what you think. Maybe down the road it could create something more serious, but for now, this is just for fun. Let me know what you think. Best, Mark Vernick. We're going to loop it here for you right now, folks. This is absolutely amazing. This is George animated by Mark Vernick using AI technology. That is just awesome. I am absolutely amazed by that AI can do this, and I'm assuming that it does it very, very quickly in minutes. And it would have taken me hours, days, weeks to do this little bit of animation here traditionally, and it would have been a lot of work. And here AI is doing it in a snap like that. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. George brought to life by Mark Vernick through the use of AI technology. Just wanted to share that with you, folks, and stay tuned for what else Mark Vernick has in store using AI technology for the channel. Mark, thank you again very, very much. And that wraps up another Monday Morning Mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark Zarady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video, or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.